Double lighted image here. Light seems to be shifting a bit.
Voy a ver con los binoculares.
Seems
yeah, it's like it's going to break perhaps
like two
into
distinct shapes.
into
Now
two,
it's
three
more
things.
like three shapes. Another, was it polymorphous?
Polymorphism, yeah, that's that term coined by the Russians.
All right.
That's it. We don't know what happened. Now, Germany.
Looks almost like a white, an orange, and a red in something seeming like a triangle. Let's see if we get it close here.
Almost like one of those triangular
Yeah.
airplanes, perhaps. I don't know.
No, it does seem to be defining itself as a triangle. And we don't have a regular blinking aircraft type light on it. Derby, I'm not sure where in England that is.
No,
With
no,
apologies to the residents of Derby. Okay. Well,
Wow.
hello. Whoa.
That was kind of lit, right?
Very brilliantly for a moment, and then took
No,
off.
yeah. Well, because
Way.
at night it can be very difficult to locate an object sometimes.
Distinct reddish glow in the lower portion.
And
Cameraman keeping it framed quite well in the center. There it goes again. Look at that.
yeah, and it doesn't look like it's a camera effect. It looks like it's an object doing it.
It also looks like nothing conventional at all.
¿Salió al momento?
Okay, we have our enhancement area there.
Yeah, I guess this is taken at night, and it's
Yo pensaba
they have to enhance it just so you can
Yeah,
see.
light blasted.
A simple vista del momento. Después agarro y las
Looks
grabo,
like the negative.
porque yo siempre procuro primero grabar y ya después ver con binoculares.
Is it three objects or
Yeah,
one?
this must be some enhancement, right? Computer enhancement, solarization, or one of those things.
Yeah.
Eran palomas, o sea, a simple vista del momento.
Gosh, I wouldn't want to have to make a judgment on that one.
Riobamba. This is a pretty. This had me going when I saw it the other day. You know, because in Ecuador they do. There's like a popular tradition with balloons. These are not silver balloons. These are like paper balloons with fire and stuff. You know, the Indians
Right,
do
like
it or whatever.
little miniature
Yeah,
hot air
right.
balloons.
Which are not for weather or anything like that. They do
Celebratory.
Celebratory. They have a tradition for that. So it had me going whether this could be that or not. It looks quite elaborate.
Yeah. And that's an important cultural detail in looking at a case like
right,
this.
which most people would not be familiar.
No. And again, we genuinely do not know what we're looking
That's
at.
the camera effect, sometimes known as the Batmobile.
The total globing when you go
Yeah,
into
it's
soft
like a
focus.
circle with an oval thing, you know, a concave thing on top and the bottom.
I'm sure the creators of Batman are very pleased they had a term named after.
I don't know who gave it that name, but that's the name. I think it was a hard copy program or something. But once it stuck, it's because initially people thought that was a shape. Remember, I think it was
Yes.
a video from Belgium that was quite famous at the time, and that's when even the people from Sobeps discovered that effect. That I don't know what it was. I just
Very
offered that
unusual
balloon
shape.
thing, you know, as a possibility, not as any kind of certain solution. This was something that went very, very fast.
Yeah. And it seems elliptical. Okay, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this goes for a long time.
And this is an official Air Force film of what I am convinced is a genuine American, highly classified, highly maneuvering, radical machine of some sort. You will see this thing, there you go, doing things that nothing else that we allegedly have in the air can do. You almost get the sense that the pilot is just trying stuff out. From what we understand, this was footage that was officially shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's at least purported to be. I guess it was leaked. I don't know how it was obtained. It was shown on some TV programs a few years ago, and I believe that they interviewed Chuck DeCaro, who you know.
Yes, one of the great investigative reporters in technology and military matters, who certainly spent his time working for CNN on the Bentwaters incident, among other subjects.
He was the first one to publicize it, right, on TV at least, many, many years ago.
But honestly...
And he's an expert on defense matters, right?
He is. I think this is one of those rare glimpses that we, the citizens of the world, occasionally get into advances in military aerotechnology. That is a little window in on how little we really know about how advanced some of our government's projects are.
It depends on how big it is, but it might be what they call the UAVs, you know, the unmanned aerial vehicles.
Also possible.
Which they use a lot for the wars now.
Increasingly.
Because they're, among other reasons, they're safe in case they get shut down, you know, no pilot.
Right.
And they're like used for surveillance,
Remote control drones.
The Israelis also are well known to use them a lot.
Highly maneuverable.
And they used to be, I guess, a little bit more clunky in the old days. Now they're probably very, very advanced.
State of the art. But I'll tell you, it's only... it's hard to imagine what it would be like being in the air in a device that's making some of those extreme erratic movements.
Yeah. Well, that's why I suggested a UAV, because that would not have a person inside.
Right. This is definitely the kind of flight that you wouldn't want to have lunch before. Whoa.
Whether that has a pilot inside, I don't know. UAVs are usually quite small, and they're remote control.